Hello, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of July 24th to the 30th. First, I want to say happy birthday to any Leos that are watching if it is your birthday. Let's dive straight into your reading. First card out, we have no need to worry. Okay, so this is going to be a really important reminder, and I want you to remember this card right now because I feel some overthinking, some negative thinking kind of creeping in, and it may be tied to like spontaneous decisions that you make this week. So for example, like you might send a really risky text or put yourself out there a bit, and then I'm seeing like you being overthinking in your head, like what if they hate me, what if this is weird, and then I feel like your spirit guide's coming in saying like, no, not at all, like don't be worrying, there's nothing to worry about. So that is something to keep in mind, and I want you to really imprint this into your mind this week because and remind yourself in any moment where you're overthinking or in your head, like remember there's no need to worry, and keep that mantra in your head, like nobody hates me, there's no need to worry, nobody thinks I'm weird, like this is fine. We have intention, beautiful pink energy and butterflies here. It says this: intention is simply allowing the will and the mind to align and move in harmony. May I always focus on the highest. My intention is that all God's wishes for me comes true. So what is your intention in life? Set it to the universe right now and watch as your life transforms. You know, to bring your dreams to fruition, all you have to do is set the intention with the divine, ask your spirit guides for it, ask the universe for it, and then align your actions with that intention. It's really simple. The law of attraction is really simple. So many people make content on the law of attraction that just overcomplicates it, and really it is focus on what you want, take actions that align with it, and watch as it comes to you. We have fates. The number 23 might be important for you guys. Also, so this is the week of the 24th. I do wonder if this Sunday before this week begins is going to be really significant for you, fated events, or you might be having some type of meetup or conversation that may be happening on the 23rd, right before this week begins, that will be kind of fated. It might change things. We have cycles, alignment, decisive moments, and opportunistic events. Like I said, guys, you're jumping on an opportunity, you're making a spontaneous decision, and you may be worrying about this, or like in your head, Spirit's saying, it is fine, stop overthinking. So we're gonna pull 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3 to take a look into this week ahead from the Philly Tarot deck by James Boyle. So excited to use this deck for the first time on this channel. I'm from Philly, so this means a lot to me. We have 8 of Cups reversed as your first card out. That's what it looks like upright. So the first card always represents like the past few weeks and months for you. So we definitely see you having walked away from some type of, I don't know why I want to say walking away from some type of fear or worry or something that was causing you stress, okay? I'm kind of seeing emotional drainingness, okay? Having a friend or someone in your life who may have been really draining. Like, I'm seeing very long texts, paragraphs, trauma dumping type of energy, very exhausting to deal with. I see you kind of distancing yourself from that type of behavior, or honestly, if this is you and you've been doing that, I see you kind of becoming more secure in the way that you associate with people and changing that behavior within yourself, which is really beautiful. So we kind of see you distancing yourself from that. Second card out, we have the King of Swords. Wonderful. And in this deck, we have this quill here. So I want to say, like, using your voice, using your writing, using your perspective on things to actually further you along in life in some way, shape, or form. So this is a very blessed week for anyone who is like a blogger, an author, a writer, or putting their voice out there, especially on the internet. Okay, if you have like a YouTube channel, a podcast, or even a social media following or page, we see you making a lot of creative works this week and really putting yourself out there using your voice. Or if you just work a regular normal job in a company, we see you using your voice to make change within that company, to make change within your life. You know, everyone has a life purpose, whatever that means, even if you're a stay-at-home parent. This is you using your creativity and using your voice to your will to make things better, to create experiences that are beautiful, and putting your perspective, your opinion out there. I feel like an increased sense of confidence in yourself, understanding that your voice and opinion is valuable and it should be heard, and it's really going to make you stand out as a leader in your field or whatever you're doing. You're going to be a good leader in that this week, which is beautiful. There could also be a masculine energy that will be of importance for you this week, and they could be an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or have air placements. Very mature person who has that confidence, who isn't afraid to put their opinions out there. So some of their energy might be rubbing off on you, or you might even be catching their attention. For some of you, I'm seeing you're catching the attention of like someone who wants to sign you. I don't know what that means. So maybe if you're like a musician, like someone wants to sign you onto their label or something like that, or a manager who wants to work with you, or someone like sees the work that you're putting out online, if you do something online, and they want to work with you in some way. I'm seeing something like that, like someone wanting to collaborate with you who gives off this King of Swords energy here. I see that will be a good opportunity for you. So if you feel drawn to take it and you're a little bit scared or nervous, like what if they screw me over? I think it'll be fine. You know, obviously look over the details and stuff, but I think you'll be fine. We have Judgment, yeah. So this is a beautiful card upright. It really shows you making great decisions this week and following your intuition. Also, I feel for some of you, it seems like the past is kind of turning, flipping. You are letting go of resentments. You have genuinely forgiven, and you're fine with the past now. And so there may be new cycles entering your life this week with the past. So for example, if there's any past people, I feel like you've fully gotten over any drama from the past. You fully like forgave them, whatever, moved on, and now you might have the opportunity to enter a new cycle with an old person, old idea. It doesn't have to be someone from the past though. This is really just like you have fully let go of the past and you're entering a new cycle in your life in general. So that is great. Also, you're making really big decisions this week. Like I see you being very decisive and spontaneous, and look at that, decisive moments. We even see that there under the Fate card, decisive moments. So you're making a decision, people are making a decision to want to work with you, very opportunistic events, like we said. Also, I would pay attention to anyone who offers you something, like maybe you get an invitation, like, hey, we're going to go do this thing in the future, like go on this trip, or make this experience happen. Would you like to join? And you may be thinking about it, and I really see that saying yes might be a good opportunity for you. So I'm seeing an opportunistic event here. It could even be like your boss saying, hey, we have a job opening up in a whole nother city, like do you want to take it? And you're like, that's a really big decision, but your heart and soul is like, well, this might be like a whole new start, like this could be something really fun, and you may actually take that. So I see a lot of opportunity coming in for you this week, someone wanting to work with you or giving you an opportunity to do something really fun and exciting in the future. And I do feel a big yes answer from you, so this might be something you want to consider saying yes to. Second row out, fourth card, we have the Three of Cups reversed right underneath that Eight of Cups in reversed. So definitely you're feeling very comfortable walking away from your comfort zone, I feel, and old people. For some of you, it really feels like, you know, maybe you've been settled down into one spot in life around the same people for a while, and you feel your heart and soul kind of going in a different direction. And then it's like, once you start feeling that, it's like this random opportunity comes in and you're like, this is like perfect divine timing, because I was already like kind of distancing myself from this comfort zone anyways. And then you come in saying like, here's this whole new door opening for you, this whole new experience. So that's really fun. An example I'm getting, which may be a literal example for one or two people watching here, it could be like maybe you still live in your hometown or a city you've been living at for a long time, and you really feel like you've gotten everything that you need from that city, and maybe all your friendships there have, you know, run their course and you're not feeling it anymore. And it's like right at that moment when you're like, like, is there anything else I can even gain from this location? That's like when this spontaneous opportunity comes in and you're like, this is perfect, like I'm doing it. So I'm seeing something like that, really fun, really exciting. Center of your spread is the Three of Swords reversed. Yeah, definitely letting go. Like I said, fully letting go of resentment from the past wounds. It's like completely dead, done, over with. And a new cycle is emerging here, which is beautiful. Like I said, for some of you, this could be with including people from your past, but it doesn't have to be. It's like the past is 100% in the past now. Like that's what it feels like. Sixth card out is the Chariot. I love this deck so much. This is a septibus, you know, this was my mode of transportation for most of my life. Anyways, we see this is literally confirming moving for a lot of you, like physically moving, or having an opportunity to go somewhere and do some type of big event that is really outside of your comfort zone, but in a fun, exciting way. There is an opportunity coming through for you to just experience life a bit more fully. Like maybe you have an opportunity to plan a trip to somewhere you've never been before, or having an experience that you've never had before, and it just, the energy of life itself feels really high this week, and it's like there's an opportunity coming through that's almost like a once in a lifetime opportunity, something you've never done before that'll be really exciting. This could be travel, this could be moving, this could be collaborating with someone, this could be a business opportunity that you never thought you'd have. Like maybe someone offers like, hey, you're a wonderful writer, like do you want to write a book for my publishing company or something like that? And you're like, wow, this is once in a lifetime opportunity, like I should really take it. And it's out of your comfort zone, it's something new, but it's really exciting. So I'm just seeing so much excitement in the air, and you almost like 99.9% saying yes to this new opportunity and allowing it to take you to new places in life, which is so exciting. Final row out for you, 7th card is the Knight of Wands in reverse with Meek Mill. We have an interesting energy coming through. This could be you or another fire sign in your life, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this is someone who's like hot and cold, there 1 minute, gone the next, you know, with this being in reversed here. So I would pay attention to anyone who's flaky, all right? They're not worth your time. There could be a minor annoyance this week of like, we made plans and you didn't pull through. Like, come on, like this is annoying and I hate that. Okay, so I am seeing that there may be a minor annoyance, like you make plans with someone, they back out last minute, you find that very rude, you don't like that, and you're like emotionally kind of distancing yourself from that person. Or this could just be someone playing like hot and cold games and you're just like, I'm not gonna keep playing these games, all right? Like you're over it, and that's why it's so exciting to really just be focusing on your career and your personal life and these new opportunities that are coming through. These new opportunities, they really don't feel romantic. They don't feel like they're involving relationships or friendships. It really does feel very much like an experience, an opportunity in career, an opportunity to move, something like that, that it really resonates with you as a personal individual. 8th card out, of course I said that, and then this card comes out, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. So, another person coming through this week. They could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They don't have to be though. And this is an emotional opportunity or a creative collaboration. Honestly, it feels more like a creative collaboration, but I'm not saying that there isn't any romance or friendship involved in that, because there certainly can be. Like, for instance, I know someone who, like, I'm very close with, you know, we're not like, I guess you could say like lovers. We're like lovers who only see each other once in a while, but every time we get together, we always just like, it's our minds are both super creative and we share all these creative ideas and swap inspirational things we've learned recently. And it's like every time I talk to this person, I feel enlightened. I feel like I have so many new ideas. Like I just feel uplifted. There's clarity. And like, I have a really clear mind about what I want to be doing with my life. And I'm like, okay, like I'm going to work on my business. I'm going to do this. I also just saw 222, which is the number of relationships here. So we do have a collaborative soulmate relationship. So by collaborative, I don't mean like this is going to be the person who you're going to spend the rest of your life with, blah, blah, blah. No, I mean like this is someone who is going to help you so much along your career path. It doesn't even have to include romance. It doesn't have to include like best friendship or family. Like someone is coming through and they want to collaborate with you in your business or your career path or just what you're doing in life in general. So for example, this may not necessarily have to be career related. For some of you, you can meet someone or find someone even on like Instagram or something, and let's just say they're like a personal trainer and they really resonate with you and they just inspire you to like work out and get healthy, get fit. And because you found this person, your whole life is gonna change now. You know what I'm saying? Some of you may also be reading a book, okay? Being introduced to a new author who, like I said, like their work changes your life. So I'm seeing a life-changing creative collaboration here. And because I'm a psychic, I only see things in the spiritual realm. So for some of you, you might not even be meeting this person, this soulmate, collaborative, creative person. You might not even be meeting them at all in this lifetime physically. But for example, when you engage in someone else's creative works, you have a spiritual connection with that artist, with that writer, with that musician, okay? So in spirit, it is as if you are meeting, but you might not ever meet them in the physical realm. So that's just like giving you a glimpse into how the spiritual realm works. So when I say that like you're engaging with a soulmate, it doesn't mean you're necessarily physically meeting someone, although you could be. This could be you just really feeling someone's artistic, creative work so hard that it changes your life and inspires you to be and do so much more. And because you discovered this person's podcast, books, videos, or even met them, your whole life will be changed for the better because of it. So it's beautiful. I think of people like Marie Kondo. She changed my life. Okay. So yeah. Final card out for you, Queen of Pentacles. So many court cards. People are going to be really important for you this week. I see you just being surrounded by influences that inspire you, and having more people who are living life fully, inviting you to live life more fully. Like, hey, we're doing this race, or we're going on this trip, or we're doing this once in a lifetime opportunity. Would you like to join us? Or here is my thoughts, my opinions. Here's what I've learned from life. Here's my wisdom. Let me share it with you. And it's like you're kind of surrounded by so many positive influences this week, and it just uplifts you, it motivates you, and it inspires you, and it sets you out on a whole new vibration of living and a whole new path in life that's really exciting. So I love that you are just surrounded by wisdom and creative collaboration and inspiration, and it just gets you onto this whole new journey. Like your life is changed and transformed forever because of these opportunistic events coming in, these collaborations, you connecting with the different spirits this week. So wonderful week ahead for you guys. You're so inspired. You're so like ready to take on life and start this new chapter. So it feels really good. I loved doing this reading for you. Your energy feels so uplifting and motivated. So I'm excited to see what happens for you this week, okay? If you want to support me in the channel, spread some of your good energy, you can like this video, comment how it resonated down below, or even just leave some good vibes in the comment section, and subscribe to the channel. All of these help boost the algorithm and gets you a part of this community that I'm trying to create here. If you want to take it a step further, you can even leave a donation. All donations go back into the channel in the form of new tarot decks and technology to film with and advertisements, things like that. So I appreciate every single donation. Or you can support my business, you know, keep my lights on by buying a psychic reading, spiritual life coaching session with me, or a goddess energy intention oil, all of which is found on my website, spiritpsychic.org, which is also linked in the description. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.